Not this time, bro.
What are you doing?
Playing mobile, bro.
The Easy Mac?
Previously, on this mobile-only road 100 mil, I left off with a little bit of agility, and now that I see this mark of grace in the course, I can start off this episode with this clip, because it's now 75 marks of grace, which is not by any means going to complete the set, obviously, but I'll be able to get a couple of pieces of graceful clothing and get out of here for now. I definitely like doing this in chunks rather than just trying to grind out this full set at a time, but I'll probably be back here by the end of this episode to finish up Graceful, because the full Graceful outfit is going to be extremely useful for basically the entire series, so it's definitely worth getting done. For now, I'm just going to go get a couple of pieces, and then we're going to head back to fishing. You remember the fishing games? That's going to be the first chunk of the episode, but it won't just be a fishing and agility episode by any means. Clearly, I gotta make some cash, so we'll go to the blast furnace and cannonball life for just a second, and I'll get into a new skill that I'd like to unlock some money makers with. So first, let's go buy some graceful pieces. So this time I'm going to buy the Graceful Boots and the Graceful Hood. That's going to leave the gloves, the top and the bottom, for the rest of the set. I don't necessarily need the gloves for the Blast Furnace, but Graceful is not only useful at the Blast Furnace. I'm just going to get all three of the final pieces in the next stretch of agility. For now, Boots and Hood is fine with me, and I'm ready to head to some fishing. I kind of messed up on this clip. I figured 50 fishing was going to be a little more of a jump than you expected, so I was going to try to, I don't know, make some joke that I was just starting fishing gains, and wham, 50 fishing. But guess who wasn't recording when he got 50 fishing? But here it is. Nothing special unlocked, I guess. Well, I can catch swordfish right at 50, but I'm not about to go do that. In fact, I have a lot more fly fishing to do. I just wanted to check in. If you didn't remember where we were in the last episode, we had just gotten to some fly fishing gains. So I would like to get to the fishing guild. That does require 68 fishing. The fun part about that, though, is you can just get to 63 fishing and use an Admiral Pie to get in there. At the very least, with the fishing guild, I get a +7 invisible fishing boost if I wanted to go do lobsters or swordfish and tuna or whatnot for now. And I would rather go do some more AFK money-making fishing as soon as possible, and even though lobsters, swordfish, and tuna aren't great, they do the job okay. Just about to complete 63 fishing. I don't have any Admiral Pies, and unfortunately I'm fishing the river just north of Ardoin, so I'm right next to the fishing guild, and I gotta go run to the grain exchange first. Didn't plan this at all, but I'm not gonna do the fishing guild quite yet. As you can see, I've gotten 2 clues in the bottom of my inventory. One of them is a medium clue, and the other is a beginner clue bottle. I know for a fact I won't be able to complete the medium clue bottle, though getting ranger boots would be absolutely insane this early in the account progress. But I definitely want to go try out that beginner clue. I haven't done a beginner clue on any account that I have since they came out, so I'm ready to go make bank. Like I said, I haven't done any beginner clues on this account yet, so I have no idea what the steps are like. I imagine they're obviously very, very easy, but I've not read any of them, so I don't know what to expect. Oh, this is clearly in the village that is just south of me. Barbarian Village is very close. That's nice. I don't have tons of teleports, so if I don't have to run around too much, it would be convenient. What a lengthy clue. Beginner clue loot number 1 on the account. I also don't really know much about the rewards from beginner clues. I only have a vague idea. Wow, and I really figured that one black robe wasn't on there, but I don't even know what to say. Look at that clue. That's beautiful. Okay. A little bit of a waste of time, but hey, it's a beginner clue. What did I expect? All memes aside, I don't know. I don't know what I expected.
Bro, I'm busy.
Dude, you playing mobile?
Yeah, I'm playing mobile.
You prove it.
Bro?
Dude, it's just a login screen.
Dude, I can't fucking show them what I'm actually doing, or else I spoil the episode, okay? So I stopped by the grain exchange and I bought way too many Admiral Pies. I forgot that you eat half a pie at a time, so I bought 20 of them. I'm not gonna have to enter and leave 40 times. I imagine 20 times would have been pushing it anyways, but I'm not just gonna AFK here. I'll definitely be using a few pies before getting to 68 fishing. But for now, this gives me another AFK moneymaker. I'll be doing lobsters, not harpoon fishing quite yet. It's not a great moneymaker with how cheap lobsters are and how slow they are to catch. I'm not going to catch a ton of them, but it's nice to have another AFK option instead of just the cannonballs that I've been doing for AFK gains. Not that I want to do a lot of AFK fishing rather than cannonballs. Cannonballs are still going to be better money right now, but I do like having that other option, and still making some fishing gains while making a little bit of money is nice. Lately, it's just been a lot of dropping fish, but this is going to be the last bit of fishing for this episode because it's already been too much, and the fishing took me a little bit longer than I wanted. I think I was 35 at the end of last episode, and now we're in the fishing guild. Nice little jump, but fishing gains for now are going to be done, at least on this episode. I'll be AFKing some, and next episode or two, we'll check out what the fishing tab is looking like. On that slight note of money making, let's discuss cannonballs and the blast furnace yet again. Like I said, I've been doing this for money making. On the side, I've been trying not to, I don't know, how many clips of the blast furnace and cannonballs can you really watch? Right now, let's do a quick cash check. I'm going to need a bond soon. I believe I'm just over like half the price of a bond in terms of how much cash I have. I don't know, that means a few hours of myth bars at the blast furnace could probably knock this out. 2.6 mil nearly. That's definitely over half. The bonds have been stupid expensive, but that's only a few hours of blast furnace. I'm not going to be doing that right now. As you can see, I'm living some cannonball life. Making cash is going all right with blast furnace and cannonballs. I haven't been doing a lot of it. If I spent just the full 14 days on one bond, like only doing blast furnace and then cannonballs when I had to AFK, I would make enough money for a few bonds and I wouldn't have to worry about it for a while. But I like making some other progress too. I got a lot of fishing in, and I've been doing some agility, which is nice to have done, especially for the blast furnace, higher agility, and now more pieces of Gracefuls definitely helped. But I gotta kick it into gear a little bit because I'm at the very end of my bond. Not the very end, but we're running a little bit low, so maybe I'm gonna be ending the episode with blast furnace stuff for the in-between episode progress rather than agility. I'm wondering how I'm going about that right now, but we'll see. And now for the new skill on the series, like I mentioned before. Let's do some Hunter. I really enjoy catching birds, so I'm just going to stand around and catch some birds for a while. Hunter has some good money makers at higher levels. Really just Chinchampas, I guess. Herbivore is not bad money. Chinchampas are the main thing, though, and I wouldn't mind trying out Chinchampas on mobile, so I'll definitely be getting a Hunter level for a little bit, and as some of you can guess, since I've been doing some fishing, and there are some combination methods with fishing and Hunter, as in drift net fishing and aerial fishing, I'll probably end up combining them in the long run too, just for some more unique methods, but for now, we hunt birds, I guess. I'm such a ditz, bro. Why did I not do the museum quiz right away? Very good question. Just didn't think about it, I guess. I don't know. I got a couple levels at Hunter already, and then I remembered if you do this museum quiz, you can just skip those first birds that I was catching. Now it's going to get me a little bit higher than 9 Hunter, but it'll also get me some Slayer levels. I don't plan on doing a lot of Slayer on this series specifically, because you got to get a decent Slayer level to make decent money, and that just takes too much time for this first 100 mil. But on the account, I like having the Slayer level up to 9 already, and 12 Hunter, so well, I guess I can move on. It's nice to not have to catch those birds, but I'm not done catching birds yet. Every once in a while when I record a clip, it comes out in this resolution, and then I have to fix it. And that's why occasionally they're a little more blurry. This is clearly a setting in my recorder that I have not figured out yet, but I'm doing my best, okay? That was 20 Hunter that I just achieved, if you weren't sure what was going on while I complained about this clip a little bit. I'm now heading to the tropical wagtails. Jesus, I don't know what the hell I'm about to catch. I'm just voiceovering this clip anyway because I was upset about the resolution. Just about done with the bird catching portion of Hunter. I'm not gonna lie, there's been a few people that have commented on my hunting guide about not enjoying the beginning of Hunter because birds are pretty slow and a pain in the ass, and usually I respond with something as simple as, hey, at least you don't have to do it for very long because 29 Hunter doesn't take much XP. And I only say that because that's the only way I can get through those levels. Getting to 29 Hunter blows, but now getting to Swamp Lizards is not going to be too bad. And I don't plan on being at Swamp Lizards forever, but I am headed there right now. I'm low enough combat that these snails are actually aggressive. I've just killed enough of them that it's not attacking me right now, which makes me want to stay here for a lot more Hunter levels. But on the next catch, I'm actually about to get 35 Hunter and probably going to head out on the Hunter life for now. 35 Hunter is actually going to unlock aerial fishing. It unlocks the, what is it, the bluegill. I haven't done a lot of aerial fishing, so I don't know all the fish by name. But just the first fish, so I don't necessarily want to do aerial fishing with just the lowest tier fish. Here it is. Now we get to know the name of it at least. But at the same time, I'm tempted to head there just because it's a more unique method. Yeah, the bluegill. I was right. It's a little more unique method, and I feel like aerial fishing on mobile wouldn't be too bad. I don't know. I'm very interested in it, so I'm tempted to head there, but I'm definitely not heading there right now. I was talking about earlier, possibly doing some blast furnace slash cannonballs, probably mostly blast furnace because that's faster money, obviously, for my in-between episode stuff. But for now, I'm pulling the trigger on some agility. I'm already in Canifis, even though I might end up AFKing some cannonballs amidst this. That's the first time I've ever said amidst on any video I've ever put out. Can we get a round of applause for not only ruining the end of this clip, or the end of this video with this clip, but for using a brand new word on the video? I don't even know what I was saying anymore. We're doing agility instead of making some money right now. I have a very little time on my bond, but I think I have enough time to first get a bunch of agility and then go do my blast furnace with more pieces of Graceful. If not, if I really feel like I'm running out of time, I'm just going to head over to the blast furnace instead. But currently the goal is to start the next episode with finishing up my Graceful set. Then we'll go finish up the bond and probably work on some more Hunter because I want to get that to higher level. But that's next episode stuff. This is this episode, in fact, the end of this episode. I appreciate you all tuning in. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more content. This isn't my only series, even though it is my most entertaining. I also have a hardcore Iron Man and a main that are far better accounts, but just aren't nearly as cool as this one if you want to check them out. Not this time, bro.